So Atalanta protects us from ship heave, so that we're able to do delicate work like this. Although today is a pretty calm day in rougher seas, the line that Herc and Atalanta on tends to bob up and down, and Atalanta kind of takes all
And
that
are
bob.
we plugging in at that dust cap there?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
It's starting to get a little, actually, maybe it's not too bad. It's a little snuggy. And if you think that looks like a cliff, it sure is.
Yeah, I was going to say that's quite the precipice.
Yeah, about 16-meter drop off there.
Okay.
It's hard to tell if I got more. Yeah, maybe.
So we would like to rotate this platform just slightly going this way.
Okay.
Maybe 15, 20 degrees. But we'll do that once we've settled here. And
Okay.
that should help us actually get the connector on too.
Yeah, can you pick that arm up? Can you just elbow up for me, Trev?
Yeah.
Thanks. Or just any form of up? Thanks, perfect.
Let's watch that cable on the far side. That's where, oh, you're kind of doing the turn for us.
I can move that out of the way there.
That turned it about 10 degrees.
That is not working, sorry. I gotta get out of here, it's not a stable landing spot.
I think there's a big rock. right on your
Yeah.
left.
Right on my left. Okay.
Right on your
Try again.
Seems quite light, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Nice cliff next to it. That stingray, or
Yeah,
better
bonk
not
into it.
bonk
No,
into it.
there's some good rocks
Yeah.
there to protect it.
Nothing's
What's this
fallen
little
off yet.
orange dude here?
Yeah, it looks
SC.
like a
Marker?
Well, we've marked this spot.
Yeah.
Marv is looking up the other marker that we found, the 64. Nobody here probably remembers it. No one here was here. We collected up a
Steve,
really
you were here.
old-looking 64.
So
You
should
were
I
here
be
at 64.
putting this connector down near the porch, move the box, and then plug it in?
Well, we did move the box a little bit. Just doing that move, it might be enough.
Okay, either way, I guess I got to put the connector down to pull the dust cap off first.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that to start. Can I get some Zeus right, please, or down, maybe? Maybe both of those things.
Yeah, Zeus right is great, because then, yeah, Steve, you can see there, mound. We did rotate it a bit. I think this is a pretty good orientation.
It wasn't a lot to rotate, but
Yeah.
yeah,
I think this is good.
I didn't see the rotation, so if it's too close, then it hugs the ground, and
Video. Nice.
we want to try to avoid that, I suppose.
Absolutely.
Plunk this down right here.
Steve, do you know what those little white things are? They look like worms coming out of the dirt. Are those baby tube worms?
Did you say something?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Well, I was talking in the back row, but fine. Okay, can you let me up
Say
on the
again,
dust cap, please?
SCF? I had everybody off.
Are those baby tube worms? What are those?
I don't know. They're far away.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
That
Yeah,
looks like
so
a...
This is going to be
Fucking
interesting.
it.
How am I going to do
Gastropod.
this?
But those other guys, I don't know what they are.
How am I going to... I can unplug this, I can unplug the parking position, but then do we got to do this live flying, or what's the planned approach here with this super high connector?
Well, you could...
Can I land on it, or can we land on it?
No, I think it's too light. Is it too far out for you to apply any down pressure on it? Like, you don't have to have your jaws coming out the back of it, right? They could
Yeah,
be
true
coming
enough.
from the side.
I could do exactly this.
Exactly that, yeah.
And, yeah, just lift up, push down.
Yeah.
All right, sure. Try anything twice. Starboard side or forward?
Who are you asking?
I don't really know. The audience,
Forward.
viewers at home.
Forward, okay.
Let's take a vote with our viewers.
I'm going to retract the HD.
Okay.
People. This chat is for questions.
Purple hat.
Yeah, viewers at home, tell me what to do. That always goes well.
I'll field them for you.
Nice.
Okay, box coming out.
Yeah, great. We'll just floss this between the gas tights.
Oh yeah, I went for the right-hand side of the gas tanks with the full Suzuki.
Oh yeah.
It's been a big Suzuki day for me.
That's,
For everyone, really.
That's approved. Okay, good. We'll do the next
Okay.
step now. If you box in, then I can. Nice.
Speaking of the chat, I will
You can line
answer
me up
questions.
on the left side. I'm going to get this guy over to the Orion, and then you can grab the.
I don't know what you mean by line you up on the left side.
Line the HD up on the port side of the vehicle.
Okay.
Do I like this? I like that, yeah.
You want me to go all the way to
All the way
port?
to the port, so we can see that Orion.
Okay.
And then you can get the Orion out, and we can grab this connector off.
Okay. I'll bring the Orion out.
Okay.
I do see your questions. I'm just leaving the airspace for our pilots. Though, Gabby, there is a note, and it is for Trevor. It says, just do what Gabby says.
She's in the command seat. That's how it works.
Just do what Gabby says. There you go.
All right, it's probably fine. Okay, give her gas. Yeah. Oh yeah, nice. Okay. And can you line the Zeus up with the top of the platform? And I'll grab that from the Orion later.
So sure, all prepped to get this running?
I believe so. I got a confirmation that it's all in topology, ready to go for when it's plugged in, and systems is standing by to provide power.
Perfect. It's a nice time of day. Still everybody at work.
I don't even know what day of the week it is.
I got the
Wednesday.
time. I got a watch tells me that.
Wednesday.
So there will be people at Queenswood today.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's pretty good. So it's video. Can you zoom in a little bit, please?
Trev, oh, never mind.
Keep going, video. Good there for now. I might ask for more in just a sec. Never done a connector like this. Let's see how this goes. Can I get a little more zoom, please, video? Good there. Gabby, can you please on the cinema cam zoom me into, I don't know, 50% or middle something?
The upper or the lower?
Upper.
So
Yeah, maybe all the way. Give her all you got. Okay. Come out a little bit on Zeus, please. There
Click.
we go, letting go.
Yeah,
Nice.
saw a
Out
click.
of there. Come full wide on Zeus, please. I'm gonna get the arm away and then let's double check.
Yeah, we'll do, I saw the click there, so.
Do you want a quick
I
zoom
saw
on
it
it,
too.
Nico, or are you happy?
No, I'm happy.
Okay.
You can have systems go ahead and power on port
Meanwhile, can you line up the
J7
camera on
of
the Orion
JB10.
jaws?
Once they have the driver started, I'd like to get confirmation from people on shore that we are getting live temperature data from it before we begin our wand insertion.
There's a crab coming in on our left.
So you want the drivers started as well as power?
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
And
Thank you.
I'm good for jaw open.
You ready for jaw open?
Ready for jaw open.
Okay, you're super, super quiet.
I got an idea.
Okay. Okay,
How about
jaw.
now? Am I louder now?
You're good now.
Great quick
Jaw
question about
opening.
Okay, thank you.
the connectors and how they are not affected by the water. And that video was a great demonstration of actually how much connector goes together. And within that is a number of O-rings and oil
Forward
baths
bucks. I can put this in forward bucks.
Okay, sounds good.
that allows us to make a dry electrical connection. So, no, doesn't affect them.
Let me know when you're all ready for me.
Yes, I will.
Nav,
Oh, attack grab.
It's going to get on the porch.
Yeah, go ahead for nav.
could you provide our data with a
Box coming out.
position of
Roger.
this
Yeah.
experiment platform?
I'd get it when we're putting in the,
Can I reset your DVL?
but it doesn't matter when you get it again.
It won't help, I don't believe, because we don't have a good Doppler. We have 0 beams. So it'll just keep wandering.
Oh, yeah. I just want it to snap to the position.
Oh,
here
okay,
so I
yeah.
can mark that.
I'm not in autos, so you
okay.
may.
Awesome.
This
Thank
is
you.
not my favorite situation. Let me do that differently.
Just makes it a little easier here.
There we go.
That crab is thinking about climbing in that box.
Okay, Data, what would you like to call this target?
I think we can call this the serial gas tight sampler.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
clear of that. You can close her up. And I think, back row, what are we doing next? Are we going to put the arms away and do some flying around, or we got more stuff to do right here?
No, we're gonna remove that wand and put it into the hole we've reamed there. So,
Okay, so
we're gonna slowly do that so we
Starboard
can give
arms here.
shore time to get live data from it, make sure the temperatures are reading ambient before we get too crazy with it. But we can position ourselves and take a look and see how this wand is attached to the platform. So it is on the opposite side of us.
would you like to do
Oh.
Orion, or would you like me to do Orion?
And Nav, can we
I
get
can do Orion.
a heading on this?
Just
Do you just
give me 1 second.
Yeah,
Roger.
you
we'll
just want
I
the
didn't realize
current Herc
which
heading?
one we
Yeah.
were
Right
talking
here,
about
yeah.
here.
Okay.
we can do reciprocals if we need a heading on
Yeah.
this device.
Hercules
you don't
heading
need
139.
you don't need a
Thank you.
heading here.
And when
Yeah,
we have
no.
some error time, can we read these coordinates out?
Sure. Okay. Location for serial gas tight sampler, we have 47.94808391 north, 129.09844043
I'm-
west.
I need a
Depth
second.
is 2195 meters and current Herc heading 139.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If the crab follows us home, can we keep him?
No,
Okay.
we have enough. What do we have? I don't know. So you got a dog and a cat? And a
Yeah.
mouse
Okay,
and
Nico,
a rat
so
and
now am I
Budgie.
moving around to the right-hand side of the platform to where the wand is?
Yeah, we just have to watch positioning because we do have some other experiments right nearby and
Okay.
a vent. So
Okay.
pick your spot and take
yeah.
your time because we are waiting for shore to
yeah,
report
the T
temperatures.
is coming
Okay.
back this
Happy
way.
to have guidance on this one because I did watch from downstairs, but I don't quite have as much. I don't know quite as much about what's the placement of everything.
I can tell you the rock I landed on.
Okay,
If that's helpful.
sounds good. Yeah, that'll be helpful.
But actually, I say that, but we can't reach the wand, the platform wand, from that landing spot. It's good for putting stuff into the spot, into the hole, but it's not good for grabbing the wand. So we gotta.
Okay, the wand is sort of. It looks like we're gonna.
You might be
Dirk-
able to reach
is
it because
Dirk
the T-bar
talking to
is
us?
heading
No.
back.
No. Okay. Sorry, say again.
You can see the T there. You see
Yeah,
the-
I see the T.
and it's lightly wrapped with twine to the actual top. So if
Oh,
you could
okay.
reach that, you could pull that back.
So let me just get this in my head where this is relative to. So the vent is right in front of us, the little like boop right in front of us?
No,
Or
it's
is
on your
to the
starboard.
right.
Right here.
Okay.
And then the bars is coming off of it, so we don't
Yeah,
want
I
to sit
do
on
see the
that
bars.
either.
So it kind of looks like the T-handle is either I come all the way around. I think the T-handle is a flying grab or I sit on the platform. Is that
I
possible?
will note there is also a pull pin, I believe, we have
Oh, there is.
to get
Okay.
on this close side to us.
It shouldn't be. I think that's
Okay.
just the
Hold on
float
then, please.
So we're kind of in a
Jeb, is that a pull
situation
pin?
where
on the float.
For release of the wand,
Yeah.
there's no pull pin for the release of the
No, I
wand.
did it myself, so I know.
There's a little bit of...
So what if, is there a chance that we can move this oily a little bit to the left?
Yeah.
Because it's, so my ideal spot to set down here is kind of
Right where the oily is?
right, yeah, so like a little bit, yeah, it's kind of right where the oily is. I don't know, let me just chat with Trevor a little bit about his ideas for doing this.
We were doing it together. I was tying the butcher's knot, but it,
I will say that judging by our interactions with this platform so far, it seems quite light. I worry we might need to have Orion on it to pull this wand free from the twine. Yeah.
It's regular butchers, and it's actually stronger than I.
Something else to note, Nico, is the float that's on the sensor cable is currently secured with a little bit of twine to the post. So they might want to pop that off first with the manipulator as opposed to just grabbing the wand and letting it break away.
Okay.
That's a consideration.
Yeah, there's two butchers on the wand and one on the post.
Yeah.
So it's 3.
It might all come with one
It's overkill.
pull, but yeah.
So pilots, I'd just like to provide a little bit of new information.
Great.
So we do have twine, about a couple pieces on the wand spot, but then also if you look down a bit further on this foam block we see here that supports the cable, there's also a bit of that twine there. So we might want to pull that one off first, just by the block.
Grab the block and pull, or what?
Yeah, before we pull off the wand. Otherwise it might get stuck.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing else except the block to attach to. It's got a pull pin in there, but it's not. We contemplated, but we decided you grab the block because we're so nice.
Okay. Well, that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. If we want to land for that, that might be. Yeah. So that rock I was talking that we landed on, that was for access to the hole, not for access to the instrument. So I don't know, I don't have any prior information on how to land and access the instrument.
Okay.
Sounds like you might want to move the cable.
Yeah.
Yep, cool.
Trev, what will that look like? That's going to be open jaws and just sort of sliding it, right?
Yeah. Either a far nuzzle and pull, or open jaws, or under the elbow, and I don't know, we can, depending on where the vehicle wants to be and currently is.
And how much slack we have on the cable here.
Yeah.
Because yeah, there's plenty of room to nose in there if there's no cable there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we could put the cable by that crab.
Must have been applying for work. I'm just going to say a quick note to the listeners. Lots of folks have noted that YouTube and the transmission is fussy today, going in and out, and we are aware and doing our best to
Okay,
look after it.
so we can either just pull from here. My concern is that if we pull from the middle, we might just move the instrument.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, we can do the twisty open jaws, pull right to left, and get us another 6 feet of slack.
Okay. Yeah. I'm looking. Do you mind if I just survey a little bit and see if there's anything snagged that's like going to get some resistance
it was
for
starting
us?
to look a little tight, so I think that's a great idea.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
A while back, we had a listener asked about what kind of degrees, and if we hire pure engineers without a background in marine science, if that person is still listening, the answer is absolutely. We have tons of different engineers with absolutely no background in marine science.
Me.
Me.
Trevor, yes. Nico.
Me.
Jeb. As far as I know, those people that were not on the firing list, so their jobs are secure. But we do hire all sorts of other folks who are electrical engineers, chemical engineers.
Gabby,
Yeah, what's up?
that rock right there.
Okay. I see what you see. That's sharp looking.
So the short answer is yes, and
We weren't caught on it yet, but this part here is
It's about to
definitely
be.
is about to be.
If you're
Okay.
trying to free up slack, yeah, I'd say that's about to be.
I think Nico's the only one with possibly well, me, but marine science, because you're doing those, You worked for what I can't even remember
No.
the company. Hermes, whatever.
Ultra
Whatever Hermes.
Electronics.
But that would be marine science, right?
Yeah, marine engineering.
So we have
Doing
one.
towed array.
We have 1 out of the 7, 8 people that are in the van. I'm
No, I'm me.
sorry.
I'm an engineer, and I've marine. I got a.
Well, I'm neither an engineer nor a marine biologist. So to that student, keep doing what you're doing and just combine your passions. Look for opportunities, and you'd be amazed what's going to shake out of that.
Yeah, there's lots of physical stuff in marine science. It's not just animals.
Yeah.
Just a little tuggy, I think.
Sure.
Acoustics is a very big field. Studying animals and the sounds they make and where they go using acoustics.
I think this person's going the other way. They want just
one
engineering.
of the catches is this right in front of us here.
What's that?
Yeah, okay.
They want just
And
engineering.
the other is
They
stick
want
of pointing, please.
Just engineering, no animals.
Yeah.
I'm glad that's still
So
around.
acoustics.
Is
That's a
this
big
right
engineering
here.
field.
Okay, cool.
So
yeah.
it needs to come over this, and it needs to go over that, I think.
Roger that. I see it.
And I
Cool.
think that'll be enough, because there's another loop elsewhere.
Okay. I've given you some delta. I can give you a little more if you want.
I think it's good now. My heading's coming around to the goal, so
Sounds good.
accept that.
In fact, in my close circle of friends, Charles Hanna did mechanical engineering. He's an oceanographer with DFO. Brad DeYoung did engineering, and he's a physical oceanographer at Memorial, and now with us at CUS, and there's the third one too. But quite a few people go through mechanical engineering mostly, or electrical. Lanfranco, our acoustician, has a nuclear engineering degree. So it definitely goes, engineering and marine science is really closely connected.
Right.
But, except if you really wanted to do mammals
I'll give
and
you a little more delta.
chordates.
Yeah, please. It doesn't look like it should be,
Yeah.
but
I
it
think
is.
It is, yeah.
The porch is out, but I think we kind of need it for where the temp probe is, maybe?
Yeah, that's why. That's okay.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, so you see your 2 spots? One of
do,
them is
yeah.
really close in front of the porch.
Roger. Okay, what do we got here? So, can I please get a zoom in on the upper stereo cam? 180 cam. Gabby?
180 cam.
Thank you. All the way. Nice.
Beauty.
Okay, you can come on that 180 cam, come wide, please.
Okay.
Nice, lovely, look at that view. What a cool tool cam. Okay, now we got an ROV hazard. You're welcome. And I think that's all I can do from this landing zone.
Yeah, I'd say if we went back towards the instrument and tried to pull that right to left that we originally thought, this would come along nicely.
I'm going to leave the arm awkwardly in so it doesn't get tangled.
Okay.
And once you're airborne, whatever you want to call it, I'll put it away. Craft secure.
Okay.
This spot's the right size for Atlanta and Herc.
To go back and forth,
Yeah,
you mean?
you just
Yeah.
whip back and forth like a rocket.
Yeah, it's great.
We'll have to design all our places like this.
All your thermal vent sites, yeah.
Yeah, there won't be like a 70-meter cable length distance. It'll have to be a 30-meter tether.
Yeah, I like that more. Okay, I've come
This
back
is
up
weird
on
because
Delta.
I'm gonna have to park kind of far away on the left side here, and then you're bringing the cable kind of closer, I think. What do you think about that?
You mean we're going to try to bring the cable this way?
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds right.
because otherwise it's like closer to the vent. There's also a big spidery crab in my way.
I'll scare him away with the cable.
Yeah, I don't know if your method of gripping the cable works for just like, for this. Maybe in 2 moves or something.
I don't know what that means.
Sorry.
Like I'm going to open jaw, I'm going to rotate
Yeah.
clockwise, and it's going to pull.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I understand how you're going to grip it. You're going to reach and bring it towards us, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to bring it from the right side to left as well, so I don't pull on the instrument.
Right. Okay. What I'm wondering about is like how far I can get away from it, and whether it's going to take 2 moves on your part, whether you're going to move it once
And then move the vehicle.
and then move the vehicle.
Yeah, maybe. Hard to say.
Okay, that might be too far away.
I think I got that.
Okay.
Jaws are locked open. I want to go this way. Excuse me, crab. Thank you. Okay,
Okay.
that's probably all I can do.
Okay.
All I can do from here.
Are you ready for me to
Go
scoot
ahead.
back?
Arm is halted, still alive. Okay, ready?
Yeah. Maybe in a second.
Huh.
I might have too much vert on for this to work here.
I'm fine if you're fine.
Okay.
Jeb,
Steve?
do you have a start when you started the temperature sensor was turned on? Today was always 40 degrees?
Yeah, so
the reason I'm asking is like where we were sitting, if you look from here over to there, at least on the cinema cam, you see quite a bit of diffuse venting there.
Right there.
yeah,
Right where the cable is sitting now.
so I've been kind of puzzled by the readings. And just as an update, I've left it running since we left. Or
Yeah,
since
it's right
we've
there. It
withdrawn.
seems to be a little bit, I was just wondering if we were sitting there and it was bringing up to 40 degrees.
Yeah, we might want to take a look at that before we move the cable much further.
I see what you're seeing. The diffuse venting
Yeah.
in the middle of the left-hand side of the screen.
Yeah,
Middle of the left hand. Are we talking like here?
Right
at the
here.
edge,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's
Roger.
something happening right there, isn't there?
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna get the arm out of there, and yeah, you
If
can
we
move the
pull
vehicle.
it to back a little bit, because I think we have something there.
Secure.
Okay, thank you.
or up and over it. Let's just take a closer look at
Yeah.
that visually so we know where we need to go with the cable.
Okay, sounds good.
I mean, the crab doesn't seem to care about the cable. It sits on top of its head.
He's going to hold it up off the seafloor because it's a little hot. So.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
The CTD temperature is fairly low, 2 degrees.
Yeah, the whole time?
I'm looking at the last 2 hours. The highest it ever got was 2.5.
So we weren't sitting in it. No, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, when I say I'm puzzled, I'm not
Yeah.
attributing it to environmental.
No, I just
Yeah.
thought that might have been it.
Yeah, it seems the
Not
wand
gonna
was
get any autos here. That is for sure.
only
Okay, so
behaving-
you guys want to look at the diffuse venting here?
Yeah, just make sure we're not going to burn our cable before we get too cozy into this installation.
Oh, there's a crab right on top of it.
Is this something that you need a temperature on?
No, we'll just use
Visual.
visual.
We'll look for shimmering.
We'll never get a proper temperature.
Is that another marker?
Yep.
I just want an update on the power to the device. Systems confirms power is on. They're still working on getting communications to the device, though.
Yeah, maybe I'll hop on the systems chat. There's a little bit I can do from here.
Okay, you can zoom video.
if they need it.
Okay, that's probably good there. Is that what you wanted to see?
I see maybe a little bit of shimmering in here. Oh no, this could just be my video.
No,
I'm looking at
there's
the-
definitely shimmering there, for sure.
Yeah, you can see it right over. In this one, you can see it coming up somehow. Yeah, somewhere between us and there.
Well, I'd say we do our wand work. It doesn't look like it's in immediate danger, and then maybe we'll tuck it back closer to the instrument after the ROV's out of there.
Cool.
Alternatively, we could lift this up and bring it all the way over here.
That would be, if we put the wand in and it's perfect, then we start wiggling this.
All right, we all just pulled that slack. So let's, if we can get this cable over onto this far side of this rock here.
Do you all think that we pulled enough slack to do that?
I do.
Okay. Okay,
Yep.
I could probably do that from this landing spot
I
even.
think so too. Let me
Yep.
get you squared up here.
Okay, we can go full
And
right on the Zeus, please.
I'll put my yawl in there too.
Put
me
your
too.
yawl in there. What am I doing? I'm doing this button.
And it should come off. Like there's nothing.
Big scoop.
Steve, any thoughts on what the risk is that this would open into a full-fledged vent?
Where?
The
Right.
diffuse venting right in front of us.
Yeah, it could.
Huh.
That's the concern. I imagine the diffuse is not going to do this, but if it That's how it kind of works. It starts.
Bonk. I'm gonna put it over your porch. How's that sound?
That seems fine. I'm good with that.
There we go. We'll just leave that there forever. Okay, the vehicle's now part of the seafloor. No, we're gonna get that off there, or you can just back out either way.
Yeah, back out. That'll be a good way to move it.
What would you rather, Gab?
Pick it up if you can.
Okay. As in push it off the front, or like?
Oh yeah, you can push it off the front. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, too gentle. Okay, are we happy with that back row?
Looks like it.
Okay, you happy with that, Gab?
Yeah, seems
Okay.
fine.
Arm is secured.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's not. It's in a weird mode. Now it's secured. Cool, I found a secret page. By pressing the halt button and the blue button at the same time, it gets you to a weird Cal screen. Didn't know that till this moment.
The crab's in my spot. Come on, buddy.
This is reserved parking. Can't you read the markers?
Come on, buddy.
What are you doing here?
It's me. I'm here now.
Lynette had to go save the day.
Yeah.
What day?
Wednesday.
Tomorrow.
Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Tomorrow, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Wow, that's a lot of days.
She can do it.
Yeah.
Whoa, now there's
Buddy.
another crab up there.
Buddy, come on. Okay, I feel pretty decent about not being on top of the bars.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, I'm on top of the crab, but it falls, the bottom falls away, so we won't even probably squish the crab.
No, I agree. So yeah, now we'd like to get this this wand off.
Okay, did you want us to grab that with the Orion? Is that the right deal? Or do you want to just go for it, see what happens?
What if we...
I think you're going to need to hold this with the Orion. From everything we've interacted with it, it's floaty.
Okay.
So if you just had the Orion resting on the top of it when we tried to pull the wand up and away.
Could we break some of those little strings in advance?
I don't see why not.
Okay, and you probably need the Orion to break the strings?
Yeah, I don't know. Are you ready for me to take the Orion out?
Yeah, you give her. Getting the turns out of my mouse here. What a mess.
It's on the wheel for too long.
I need a wrap counter on my mouse.
Nice.
Oh my god, things scared the bejesus out of me.
The crab?
Yeah. That is massive. Wow. Okay.
You don't waste any time exploring the new terrain.
Yeah, no kidding.
About how big is that crab? Nico, you were looking at that platform last night.
I'd say it's like almost 1.5 feet. Almost 2 feet.
That's a big boy. Or girl.
They're very large. I mean, this is more than a meter here.
That's a big crab.
I'm always amazed by how
Video,
bold they are.
I know this is a tough spot to look at because there's so much white, but can you iris open a little bit more?
Yep.
Great, thank you. I can just rest like this, or, yeah.
Try that first, yep. Well, let's try to make sure my grabs are pulling up against it. The wrist roll is so silly.
Oh my gosh.
There it is.
Lovely.
Nice.
Phew.
Nice.
I'm gonna get the craft over there.
Okay. Do you want me to look over there?
Nope, it's all good. We can get a camera lineup on that float, the one on the wand, please.
Okay.
And then video, please zoom in halfway, I think. Good there. Hey, back row. Am I gonna pull on this little red flag right here?
Yeah, I'm going to do it.
They're busy doing that thing, so
Yeah,
I'll stand by.
I think the flag is highlighting the string that we used to tie it down.
Okay,
Maybe
so if I'm gonna pull that, then I can.
well, it might just break the tape, but
I will pull the string.
oh,
Okay,
gotcha.
zoom
Yep.
in more, please. Video.
Otherwise, grabbing the whole block is an option.
And Gab, could I have a slight HD pan right, please? Got any more zoom there, video?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, lovely. You miss. I don't think I can get that. Oh, wait, maybe? Yeah. Let me just grab all these cables. Ugh. Can I please get a tilt down one bump? And maybe another pan right one bump when you're done. Yeah, lovely. No, I can't get that, I don't think. Let's try one more time right here. Can I grab this float, back row?
Yeah,
We thought you
we
wouldn't break
envisioned
it.
you grabbing the whole block.
Okay, roger that.
In that
Try
orient, exactly.
Zoom out just a little bit, please, video. Good there, yeah, lovely. This is your envisioning?
That's it.
It's like a dream come true.
Lower cam's got it good.
You might want to
Thank you.
zoom out because I see
Yeah,
you moving
zoom
the
out, please.
experiment.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to
halted.
grab
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'm in a decent place to grab the,
Can you come full wide, please,
Yeah.
video?
I'm in a decent place to grab the handle here, I think.
Okay.
Are you okay with me grabbing?
I'm halted, yep.
Okay.
Seems like you got a handle on it.
Yeah, there's some debate about whether it was too strong or not. It was too strong.
Rennie, I've got a medal for you. I can award you later.
What was that?
I have a medal I can award you later for that.
Is it galvanized? The metal?
I can't turn up jab.
Did you say turn off?
I can't turn up jab.
It was a nice one. That's all I'm saying.
A medal.
Yeah, I've been turning the pressure way down on the shoulder when I remember. And when I don't remember, I smash
That's right.
stuff.
The shoulder is still hot. Got it.
Yeah.
Sounds like we're getting close to temperature or readings from the instrument. Shore's still working on it. Yes. No, I'm afraid only one laser is working. You can have a laser, but it will not be measuring much.
Yeah, that would be more accurate, I think, than laser.
There's a standard standard size of those fiberglass grating squares.
Oh,
What
yeah?
are they, 1 1/4 inches? 1.5 inch? I can't remember.
I think 1 1/4.
So I wasn't quite on SPL, but the answer to can we have lasers on is no, we only have one laser. But we can estimate the size of this crab through other means.
Let's see, I'll count the grating squares. 1, 2.
How much do I love this crab? Let me count the grading squares.
18 times, I would say 1.15.
I don't think that's 1 1/4.
I know, but I don't think they're 1 1/4.
Okay.
Is that the interior diameter? Where's the 1 1/4? Interior or edge to edge or middle to middle?
Good question.
Next, you're going to ask me what the internal volume of the crab is.
Yeah.
It's loud, I think.
Yeah, the inner monologues of those guys are.
Yeah.
I'm a crab, I'm a crab, I'm a crab.
Working on a bit with hot Dante vent being a Starbucks order, but
It's not there yet.
it's not there yet. I'll get there.
So what do we think the crab is? 20 inches across?
That
It's
sounds
more.
about right. Maybe a tiny bit more.
Orion.
More than that.
Ready?
Like this is more than a meter going up like
Yeah.
that.
Let me get it lined up. So you're just going to try and pull it free?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you want to be looking at?
I want to look at that big yellow arrow there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know
keep
what
those
that
out of there.
I'm happy looking right here.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Gonna try to break this free. Yeah.
Nice.
Neat. Can I let go of this back row?
Absolutely.
Let go. And then I will do
What
a
about it
similar
floats?
maneuver with the T.
Yep.
And I suppose it makes sense to get this lined up well.
Might
Is
as
that
well.
correct? Okay, can you please center me up on that T handle?
And I know 3 now. I thought there was only 2.
I have an
Fortunately, the crab's
update
wing is
on
down.
the power for the device. Power is on. It looks like communications are up, and our shore team,
Video
we
zoom
have
in,
Alex
please.
right now, is reading it and plotting utility at about
going.
2.9 degrees.
Good
Makes
there.
sense to me.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense based on the reference reading Jeb had from the CTD on the ROV recently.
I cannot
Yeah,
reach it to do
nice
a
and
good
close.
grab, so I'm going to do a pretty good grab.
Well,
There we
those
go.
came off
Zoom
easier.
out a little bit, please, video.
And it's
good
not
there.
on. There's still the bug in search tree node.
I think it was added to search tree node earlier
Come
to
full wide,
kind of
please.
circumvent that.
It's not on Ocean
Thank you.
3.0 then.
I'm not
It's
able to
gotta
see
go
it by location, but maybe topology?
They have a bug, I think.
Okay, Gab, can you line me up on that T handle, and video, please zoom in.
So this is butcher twine, which is cotton, and biodegradable.
As we are in a marine protected area.
Can I get more zoom, please? Yeah, good, thank you. I need to get out of there. What am I doing? Right there. Okay.
Nice.
There we go. Okay, come full wide, please.
And Nico, that hockey stick is what's going to go into the vent?
Yes, the wand.
Oh, pardon me, the wand.
So is there more freeing we have to do of the cable there?
No,
Nope.
that is the amount of scope we have. So we're hoping we
Okay.
reach.
And just for an idea on how
So
delicate
Trev,
it
I
is.
think I'm going to have to let go here and scoot over, get a new
Roger
view.
that, I agree.
Okay.
I'm going to keep this like, actually I'm going to keep it like this, so we have the maximum scope for any backupage, and also keep the gas thing out of the dirt.
Okay, sounds
So
good.
there we go. I'm halted, arms still live, heater cleared it. Disconnect.
It would seem like if we don't have the reach from where we're sitting, to get to the vent?
We estimated we did earlier, but now that we're looking at the 180, it looks a little tight. It's going to be very tight, which is good because it'll keep the cable off the seafloor. But we might need to pull this all a bit closer. It does look like it's nicely strain relieved, so we might be able to just pull it closer via this.
With how light it is.
Okay, you don't want me to pick it up. Like, I'm in a good place right now to actually pick it up and move it, but
as
with
long
the
as
Orion,
that's confirmed strain relief.
I can confirm it's strain relieved.
I think I can see it there.
Just as a
are
heads
you
up for
you
your
mean
reference,
the oily?
the cable is electrical as well as a peak tube, so we can't bend it too much, but I don't think we're going to be doing that.
You mean the oily? What? Sorry, am I missing something?
Hey, Gabby, can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
Okay, I'm on SPL. Would you like me to?
Yeah, I'm listening to SPL. You are, what's that other seat? Table,
Everybody?
there we go. Got it. I'm so sorry, Jeb, I didn't realize her.
That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we could rotate it so it's a bit closer. You see how the cable is coming off this corner, rather this corner. We can use Orion to rotate it a bit more so that at least this corner is closer to the vent. And then just, I think we'd just do a slight pull the rest of the way.
I think that it'll probably reach then. It does look kind of weird here, but that's a very distorted lens.
Okay. Yeah, we can. You want to try the move, or do you want to try just pulling it over?
Can you use Orion to pull it over a little bit?
I think so. And I think the oily should be in decent shape. It's got a nice loop on the other side.
I would say so.
Okay. Okay, I'll give it a go.
It's just we get much closer, and the cinema cam shows a good idea of how slopey this gets.
Yeah, totally. I will move the wand thing as necessary.
Okay, sounds good.
You do your thing, and I'll keep that out of the way.
Unfortunate that this maneuver is kind of having the opposite effect that we wanted.
Can you just swing in so that it catches the far side? No, that's doing totally opposite.
You said I couldn't keep the crabs down, Steve, but I think he wants to be keeped.
Keeped.
Yep.
You can't have
So,
okay.
It's kind of rotating in the.
Could we spin it on that axis because you're holding on to the pole?
I was thinking about like maybe a boop with the arm with the craft, but the craft's sort of busy right now.
The craft is busy.
If you line up the craft, maybe I can see the manip. Sorry, line up the craft on the Zeus. Maybe I can see a safe spot to boop with. Can we please zoom on the manip jaws? So that'll be Gab. If you line me up on the manip jaws with the Zeus, then video, please zoom in there. Good there, yeah. So this handle thing, can I use the back of it? Good there, video. Can I use the back of it, kind of where that poly line is, to use that place to push against the platform? Or is that a hose that I'm not seeing? Maybe I could tilt it towards.
So the side opposite where you've gripped it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the back is available. The delicate part is on the opposite side. That's where the sensor tubing is.
So if I go directly in line with T-handle jaws to right that, basically touching the platform with the poly line, that's okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, would you like to try that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, come wide, please. We'll see how clampy this Orion is. I'm going to actually go this way, get that float all up in the bumper bar for a moment. And then, let's see here. You can HD pan left, please. Where am I? Where am I in the world? Where in the world is... Oh, there we go, yeah. Keep going left, please. Let's see the Orion, too. Yeah, like that. Perfect.
And as soon as we see some rotation, we can...
Oh, so clampy.
Very clampy.
That's not what I expected.
It is doing it.
Nice.
Whoop. Oh, don't slip off. Okay. Oh, I didn't want that to happen. Does it look okay? It looks okay.
Yeah, that side's protected.
It's all on the guarded side. Nice. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
I would say let go with the Orion at this point.
Would you like a place down first or let go?
I think I'm gonna need to place it down. Getting out of this grip is a pain.
Yeah, it's gonna be tangly.
Yeah, it'll just take time.
Yeah, smart.
Okay, I'm gonna set it down with the Orion then. And I think we bought a couple inches.
Yeah, I was off the corner of the porch before. I think that's better.
Yeah.
We could put it down and then give it a push from the back end or something like that. Is that sensible, or am I?
I feel like we're gonna reach now.
I'm halted just following you along, so yeah, do whatever you need with the Zeus.
I think you're just burying a crab.
Viewers were suggesting he needs a name. I'm going to go with Doug.
We already have a Doug.
Oh, okay. How about
Still kicking.
Phil?
Looks more like the Wicked Witch of the West or something like that. You got two legs hanging out.
How about Cecil?
Cecil?
Yeah, why not? Cecil.
Macro,
S-E-A.
what do you want me to do about the crab underneath the...
He's smart.
He's crawled under there and he's just hanging out, like hiding.
He'll get out of there by the time you've got your jaws out.
Okay.
No, he'll take his shoes.
His little crab
there
shoes.
he goes.
And that's what you wanted to do anyway.
Was that a Wizard of Oz
So you just
joke?
solved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's something to do with those shoes. I can't remember.
Ruby slippers, right?
Is that what I don't know what they were.
Yeah.
Perfect. Now, and it worked really good. The crab helped us. He actually held it up there,
And he's out the back.
pushed it over, and gave his life for science.
He appears alive. I don't think he gave his life for science.
Well, he's doing something now. What the heck?
This thing. What are you guys doing designing these things?
If it's not too light, that's a problem. If it's too heavy, it's a problem.
Yeah, totally.
Can't never satisfy ROV
Oh,
pilots.
no, we got a wine. That's in the job description, I think.
Yeah, paragraph 3, section 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we got a float and a weight in the. We could weight it down. Why don't we weight that down with?
I want it to be heavier and lighter at the same time.
when you just a little balloon that we put in it, you just pump it up, deflate it.
Modeling ourselves after what fish have done for millions of years.
See, that's marine science right there.
Thank you, I've peaked. I'll leave.
I'm sure that Bill was on the edge of his seat during that whole maneuver.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bill. Put you on the edge of your seat.
Maybe that's what we should call the crab.
Edge.
Bill. Seat, maybe, because we did put it on top of him.
Edge.
I was thinking Atlas.
Atlas would
Oh,
work.
Atlas is good. There's even a hill involved.
Oh,
Sisyphus?
Sisyphus? Yeah.
Or Sisyphus, sorry. I always get that confused.
I mean, you've only had 2,000 years to get it straight. Jeez.
He'll just shrug it off.
Oh. And ran away.
And ran away?
Yeah. Seeing about 3 degrees, it looks like, on the tip of that sensor.
Oh, they got good comms, eh?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yep.
That's great news.
So that means once we're free of this, we'll be, we can get perched back on that little rock and get ready to deploy.
These jaws are the tangliest things ever invented. Which is great sometimes. Very
Okay,
frustrating.
we can
other
all
times.
see the low T signal now. So that's good.
Tangle brand.
Except me. I don't have it set up. Why don't I see it?
Are you doing it through plotting utility?
Yeah.
I had to,
Did you give Bill instructions to go through
yeah,
category?
I posted a link in the stakeholder chat. You could start with that one and then just change it to last 10 minutes and auto update. Nice.
Nicely done.
The chat says, since we put something on him and made him flat, we need to call the crab Matt.
Flat mat?
Flat Matt. Well, they said just Matt, but I like flat Matt. Matt for short.
I think the crab's out the back.
Yeah, I can't see it.
You
Oh,
can see him, yeah. I
still
him.
see a leg.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Poor Matt.
Okay. That was harrowing.
Well, what are we doing now?
You're going to get yourself back in the same position you did for the reamer and the gas tight, and we'll get ready to put this into the vent.
That'll be a fly and arm move at the same time kind of situation. So that was
Okay.
that, do you remember that rock? I don't know if we can see the rock.
It's
The
right
rock's
in your
just
180.
in the armpit.
in the armpit. Yeah, that's right.
Right.
So you want me to rest on the rock, or you want to do it as a flying move?
Want to rest on the rock.
Okay. Video, are we full wide on everything?
Sounds good.
I
Yes.
still can't hear you.
Yeah.
Okay. Video, can you speak again, please?
Yeah, I'm full wide.
You got SPL turn way down, I think.
Full wide, confirmed.
There you go.
Video, can you speak again, please?
Hello.
Hey. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. It might be good to straighten it out a bit before it's the bend that I'm concerned about.
Yeah, this is just for some flexibility. Wait, unless you're seeing something I'm not. I'm just trying to keep
No,
There
it in a
we
way
go.
that has some management. I couldn't have done that rotation right next to it, so I
Oh,
would have
okay.
jammed it into there.
gotcha.
So I'm just, while Gabby flies, I'm just live arming it here.
Okay, thanks.
And you can move your Zeus whichever way you need for flying there.
I'm perched.
You happy?
Do you want to be in further?
I might be able to reach there.
Okay. I like this because I can see the whole length of the cable there. You want to give it a go, or I can move if you want?
No, let's go for it.
Okay.
So is there any bars procedure where I gotta go slow or any of that stuff?
Not
Can I
with
just,
this.
like,
Not with
put this
this
in?
one. No ceramic on this one. We just
Okay.
have to.
Can you HDB full right or whatever center
Yeah,
up the
this
vent, I
is-
should say?
The only thing I can think of, and I
alright.
didn't discuss
But
it
I
with
can
Bill,
retract
is
a bit.
Retract, please. Yep.
you probably don't want to hold it in the smoke for long
In the smoke for long.
Yeah.
because you'll there's a screen
you'll
there.
coat it.
You'll
So
coat
if you
it.
want to come in further
sure-
down on the vent,
Roger, understood. The anti-bars maneuver.
yes.
Basically.
Okay, if you tilt me up just a little bit, please. Then video, please zoom in. Yeah, right there.
Although I imagine the smoke will be
Keep going,
removed
video.
by the.
And good there.
By the heat.
Can I get one more tilt up, please? Yeah, that's good. Okay,
Right now the cable is over the porch.
roger that. I'll make sure to hook it behind that eye.
Okay, sounds good.
Can you brighten that up, please, video? You might blow out a lot of stuff, but I gotta see that vent hole. Keep going, keep brighter. Keep her going. Yeah, that's good there, thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll be interested to see how it sits in there once we let go.
Yeah, roger. I'm not quite ready. What am I gonna do? Oh, I'm all wrists
Can
down,
you, when you actually put it in, rotate it more clockwise,
roger.
and that'll get it off the porch?
Yeah, agreed.
Because if I like pick up,
That's all I got.
Yeah, but yeah,
That's
you
full
can't.
stretch, so I'm gonna
Okay.
be at the mercy of that.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah. and
Okay, you can take that rotation out again. I
Yeah,
think you're
roger.
going to be below the, and that'll give you exactly what you need.
That's a little on the tight side.
Yeah.
That's going
It's,
to pull out.
Good there? Or you want
Hold for a second.
to holding?
Where the cable looks very tight, so we're worried that as soon as you let go, it's going
gonna
to
pull it out.
spring back.
Okay, so I'm standing by until further instruction.
Okay, we remove and we go back and we have to move this up a little closer.
Okay.
What's the temperature like?
Yeah, we can hang on for a second if you want
Hang
to
on.
take a look at
It's
that.
300, so it's working.
Yeah, I was going to say, because of the strain relief, if we want, as long as the
You
it's
could
straight, we could do a little tug here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you're caught on
stretch.
you're caught on the actual.
Yeah. Oh, it's hitting the porch, is it?
I think so.
Oh, I see.
Is it?
I think
Can
it's
I-
underneath
Can
the
you porch in?
Can I,
You'll lose your perch, probably.
my perch will get weird, but can I pan away from this and take a look at what's happening on the porch?
Yes.
Okay. Video, go wide. Video, can you zoom?
Do you want me to keep going?
I don't think it's caught on the porch.
Okay.
Oh, I think that,
It's right against
the
it.
instrument is caught on the porch, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
And it looks pretty tight on all the other stuff, so I would.
Yeah, I think we're removing and trying to pull this closer up the hill.
Okay, I think if you want to pull it by the sensor, I'll have to just re-perch.
Yep.
No,
think
I
so
don't
too.
know if we should pull it by the sensor. That peak tube doesn't look really
Nope.
loose.
There's a nice bend. Like we haven't done any damage yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But pulling it, I don't.
Is the strain relief not, you can't pull with the strain relief?
Well, it doesn't seem to be. I can't tell, but
Can you see the curve of the yellow? See, it looks comfortable to me where it is right now. The peak tube is not. You can see a curve down. There's no tight. It's there's some slack in it.
Well, let's get consensus before we start doing anything here.
Okay.
I think you
I
need
think you're
to
gonna pull out.
remove this wand and get this platform a tiny bit closer.
And are we going to be doing that by tugging on this, or are we going to be letting go and repositioning and pushing and etc.?
I have no preference.
Well, first take it out of the, and then you'll see how far back it falls, if it falls back at all.
Can I see the
and then I'll
Zeus
make,
with the, sorry, Zeus
Yeah.
on the vent?
Video go wide, please.
because I think we're holding it there, but maybe not. We'll see now.
Oh, it might also be actually caught on the Orion.
Could be.
I'm going to pan left. Just I want to make sure I know everything that we're up against here,
Oh,
which
yeah.
includes the Orion.
Orion.
Yeah.
Do you want to move that now?
Yeah, I do.
You see, it's caught on the porch, definitely. This is not.
Yeah, and I've slipped off that little rock too.
Yeah, maybe
Let's take the
come out of the
strain off of it.
Yeah.
Before I do more, I agree. Let's get the sensor out.
Okay, coming out.
Yeah, because I'm not going to extract myself from this without all sorts of things happening. Okay, the next thing, does anyone have any like burning preference about what they want to do next, what the next move is here?
I think we have to back away from this with the ROV so we're able to push this a bit further up the slope.
Okay, and we'll keep hold on the sensor.
Yes,
Okay,
please.
stand by on moving. I'm
Yep.
going to set this up a little better for that. While we're stable.
I don't know if it's going to be as simple as a porch in.
I don't think so.
I can get up and I can reposition to the right, sort of come off of that little rock that I was on. I can reposition further to the right. That's the first thing that comes to mind. And then once I've done that, we can reposition the Orion so it stops being such a snaggle hazard.
Okay.
What do you think, Trevor?
Sorry, I'm only partially listening.
Yeah, that's fine. When you're finished.
This way. That's why I'm doing the wrong thing. Okay, the sensor's inboard, not going to stuff into the mud. We have a service loop there that I can use to follow. What was the plan?
I was going to pick up, set down a little bit to the right.
Yeah.
And then get the Orion so that it's not really a snaggle hazard, either all the way inboard or all the way outboard.
Sure, sounds good. And I'll follow the ROV movements with the craft.
To the right.
Yeah. So I think we've come to the consensus that I can pull on the strain relief then with this maneuver. Is that correct, back row?
I think so. Just as we'll watch it, make sure it's not too tight or anything, but it's strain relieved, so that should be fine.
The Orion is still being super I don't know why it wants to be so involved in this operation.
Yeah, let's get that out of here too.
Yeah.
Let's really consider this. I mean, do we want? It's probably okay to pull by it, but if we went and actually pushed it up there, we guarantee that we're not going to, pull the peak too fast.
Either way.
Doing that would likely mean putting the wand down somewhere. And we have a good grip on it now. And we've seen how floaty and light this platform is. I have a feeling it's going to come right up the hill with us. No problem.
So we're doing a quick pilot change out here for dinner relief, but as soon as seats are transferred, we can move the ROV again. Would you like me to stow the Orion in the meantime? Is that the plan anyway?
Yeah, we don't want the Orion where it is.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to help us in anything we do. Well, I didn't tie the strain relief.
I tied it once at the shop,
Yeah.
and I thought it could do a bit better, so AJ and I retied it on deck, and we tested the scope, and it left a lot of slack in both. But I'm sensitive to your concern, Steve, and yeah, if the maybe we can ask the front row, what are the consequences of us moving the platform as
Do you think we'd have to set down the wand essentially to move
Yeah.
this platform back further
I
up
think
the
so.
hill?
I don't think we get the flexibility with the Orion to move it precisely enough. Just with the Snaggle 2, the way the bar is connected, I think we should move it with the craft if we're going to move it
then
by grabbing it, which is fine. We can set the the wand probe thing on top of the syntactic foam. I was able to grab it from there before. I'm probably be able to grab it from there again.
So if you put the wand coming from the back side of it up on the syntactic foam like this, and then the angled that way,
Exactly.
that seems safe to me.
Okay, Josh, can you line up the vehicle for me to do that? Did you follow that?
You want me to fly up and kind of get in a position you're going to do that? Are we going to do that floaty?
We could probably do that floaty.
Again, we'll watch for any significant bend on the cable.
Yeah.
Because this isn't a regular cable.
This ain't your average cable.
The further we go up the hill, the more risk that this thing will tumble backwards and pull the wand out of the vent is my concern about that.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, it's going to be a balance game.
I'm ready when you are.
Okay.
Yeah, but the far end is the one that's up the hill. And all it needs is a rotation, really.
I'm going to
Like another
move the
foot.
arm to keep the strain relief.
Yep.
To keep the lazy loop there.
And we couldn't do it because we were bumping into the porch and that. But I'm quite certain Bill on the other side, it would be. I mean, if we're pulling in that direction, it seems like you could be strain relief properly to not cause damage. And there is risk doing this a tiny bit.
yeah, that's it. Weighing it either way, but I think, yeah, I'm happy moving the package in its entirety as opposed to tugging now.
Ready for me to land this, Josh?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to place that on there. Okay, we are clear.
Okay, so we need to rotate this side of the platform closer up the hill. Doesn't matter if the further side from us is up there, it's not going to help us much on this scope, and we don't need too much more.
I got a question for you.
Yes, I hear what, I think I know where you're going.
If we rotate it 90 degrees.
Yes, then it's more stable
Yeah.
from tipping backwards. I'm in agreement.
Okay.
Yeah, you're starting to do that anyway. We'll see how it moves.
We could probably do that from mid-water. I could just drop the arm right in front of the porch and just give it the old jaw rotate.
You don't think you'd be able to just push from right on this corner and it's quite a floaty platform.
I know what you're saying, but I think that it's going to get hung up on something unexpected and wiggle in a weird way.
Okay.
Personally, but
yeah,
it's not. My opinion is not the end of the road here, so.
No, I'm happy for you to lift and then rotate counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise, yes.
Flying or sitting down?
Flying.
Good.
Okay, I think I'm ready for you to go for it.
Heavy lift coming up. Say when you're
Bit
happy.
more.
Bit more.
There.
There. Going down.
We might have trapped a little bit of the oily, but I think that's fine.
Let's. I'll get the arm out of there. We can have an inspection. We could do another little polish up of that too. Might as well get it right.
I think we might have to go up the hill a little bit more. Okay. Right now that we're in the more stable angle,
Really
I don't want to have to
do it again.
do it again. So let's get closer.
Sounds good. It still looks like it's kind of tipping towards this lower left corner. Like it looks like this is your low point,
Yeah.
followed by this point here. So I'm not sure though. Hard to see. It won't be trivial to get this T-handle again, but we can make it work.
All right, do you want to try this
Yep.
angle so you can kind of see what we're doing relative to
Okay, and back row, please guide.
Yep.
Tell us what you want.
Up and forward.
And spin.
A little bit, but I like this angle. It's
Like
just
that.
kind of
Whoop.
forward up the
Caught
hill.
on that far side. Ooh, really caught on that far side. How about down here?
Yeah, let's see. Don't let it tip.
Ugh,
Oh yeah,
it's really tippy,
tippy,
now.
very tippy.
Yeah, I think it needs a more rotation if we
More
want to do
rotation, okay.
that. 45 degrees almost. I don't know, like,
Yeah, cable's coming out the right way to do that. We need
Yeah.
stability, otherwise I fear this will tumble backwards
towards its doom.
towards
Okay.
its doom.
Standing by.
I have something here too. That's starting to push it pretty far.
Okay.
Going for it. Lifting, spinning, and gonna put down again.
Yep.
I might need a little shimmy.
I don't.
still.
Yeah, I don't think we're,
Oh man, that thing is.
and we're not close enough.
Yeah, agreed. Maybe portrait mode was not the answer. Why is it all buried in there? What's going on? Did we move it farther to the left from this view? Maybe by accident? I'm not sure.
A little bit.
Yeah, we did. This might be hard stuff here.
Well, what would you like to do?
We either have to move it back towards this area, but then we have no place to sit. So I think we do this angle you've got now, but over here a bit more. We have to keep bringing it around and out of this hole.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that'll be a
this
pick
might
up
be
and
a hard
fly.
piece here that we could.
No, that's not far. That's not close enough to the vent, though.
You want to
That's not
go
going to help us.
here? Here-ish?
Here-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying the back end, or
Mm.
the farthest corner.
You say when
That's
you're ready,
holding
Josh.
something up. It's hard to see the relief for some reason.
It is
I
really
just see like a hill coming down and then a sharp.
Yeah. And I think that sharp thing flops this way too, so I'm
Yeah.
not sure. I'm not sure.
And there,
You got to also remember we're prone to earthquakes around here.
Yeah. Very prone, apparently.
And they did show up on the ADCP built tilts and roll. I'll go check, see how much it was.
I wouldn't worry about that right now. That seems like a squirrel to me.
Just a little bit more.
Sure,
Let's
yeah.
see, stress relieving squirrel.
Actually, I have a question for you,
They're
Steve.
barking at it.
With the bacterial mat, doesn't that indicate that the ground is hot? And if so, will that cause the tools to melt?
It's not necessarily hot, but yeah, it's probably hot there, hotter or warmer. But we're using the more advanced technique of shimmering water.
I see. So ideally, though, we're not going to put anything on the on the bacterial mat.
Okay, so we're going to pick up. I'm going to kind of go
No,
a bit
we're trying
forward
to
and then
get
lateral.
closer to it
So
anyway.
Roger, yep.
Okay.
Agreed.
All right.
But say like, in the hydrates area, it's all kinds of bacterial mats all over the seafloor, everywhere.
And it's not necessarily an indicator of heat.
No,
Okay, let's go for it.
We'll look at it carefully.
I never
We're not
doubted
going
your
to get
Okay,
that
judgment.
picking
high.
up,
We're not going to get that high anyway.
and I picked up.
Ooh. Whoops.
Is that too close?
Come back up a
Well,
little.
you're on the high side here.
Is that what we want?
No, because then this your corner closest to you is going to come down real low.
Okay.
If anything, this all needs to come a bit closer to the vent too. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, ready to let go. Here we go. Ooh, I don't like it. I caught it.
Well, I think that's all it's going to do. I mean, there's nothing.
Are you okay with that, Nico?
There was nothing other than letting it
Set right
do that.
where it is there.
Yeah. Ah.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No, it didn't tip over, but there's nowhere good to place this around this. We're gonna have the same issue on all sides of the mound.
Keep it full, super duper extra wide, please.
Okay, you got it.
Maybe we can assess stability here, because it does seem close enough now.
Unfortunately, the wand fell off too on that placement.
Oh, right here.
We can still grab the foam and pull it back up, but
Let's wait for Vis to clear.
Wait for Vis to clear, yeah. Someone needs to invent auto-telescoping legs.
Mmm.
Be good for the bars, be good for this.
The Tempo Mini has non-auto, but telescoping.
Steve, any thoughts why the soot and sediment is so dark? Soot-like?
Not sure what the color. I mean, there's obviously carbon involved. The red is, you know, iron, so it's not from sediment from rocks from shore, or not very much of it is. So it's early fallout from the vent.
Well, with Fizz clearing, let's get the wand into a safer position. And then we'll have to look for another stable spot for this platform.
It's hard to see the actual topography, isn't it? So
yeah.
I thought there was a lump there, and are we on that lump and we just fell off the lump? Or
It's just a big cone, I think.
yeah.
It's just the mound is wider than we think. So we get close to it and it just wants us to tip way back. So that far corner is further up the mound, so it's tipping down towards here.
Yeah, we thought it'd be more stable in that direction, but actually it's a little worse. like,
Yeah.
makes it longer.
Okay. What's the plan now? To go grab the wand and place it?
Yeah, we gotta get the wand up and safe so we don't land this on it.
We have
And
to
then
we have to reposition the whole thing.
And then I'm wondering if this platform just needs to rotate a little that way and to bring this corner up.
It
Okay.
might work. There's some sort of, I keep on thinking this has got to be higher here. But
So do you want me to land just with this same direction that I'm facing right now?
Yes.
To reposition?
Yeah,
Okay.
and we'll get the wand safe and then reposition the platform.
Is the only thing I can grab on the wand the T handle?
Yes.
Okay, so I need to get in a position to be able to grab that, which is not this
Gotcha.
heading. Yeah.
So I'll just perch on the edge of this cliff, on the edge of the precipice. Oh, there's some hot water in front of us. Just right in front of us.
Is that another piece of equipment as well?
no, it's we've seen that's been
Is there a
around for a
chance I'm
while. It
getting
was
tugged
in.
by Atalanta?
Possibly.
Think you can come down a bit?
Yeah. We could step a little bit closer.
Yeah, we sure can.
Unfortunately, it does, and I can't believe myself anymore. I just.
You want maybe 10 meters, 135?
Sure.
Okay. Bridge nav. Can we have 10 meters, 135, please? Thank you.
You can see it better here. It definitely is flat. Looks flatter right there. And that might be closer. Actually, this is a good view too.
Are you thinking in the saddle, Steve?
Yeah, in here. You see that?
Yeah.
Now this stuff here doesn't
I
look
did
like
not
there's
do a great
anything.
job for you. Sorry, Josh.
Okay. I might be able to. Let's just see
Okay. I feel like it's going to be blind and crossways, and
yeah, it'll be a little tricky.
I can reposition up the hill a little ways.
Let's see. As long as I don't think I'm going to do any harm.
Video, can you open the iris just a little bit? Make those areas he's working brighter? Yeah.
And can we zoom in, please?
Steve, does this platform have to be level?
No.
But it does have to be stable. That's the only thing.
Okay, come wide, please.
Okay, coming wide.
So if it's stable but unlevel, that's fine.
Yep.
Okay.
Steve, Bill thinks the saddle might be promising. Yeah, that's kind of our interest zone at the moment.
Can you tilt up the HD, please? Tilt up on the HD. I
think I heard you guys say that, but I can't quite hear you.
Can you get the nozzle through and under the bar like that? So it's a bit more secure on here?
If it drops through, it might be tricky to get it back out again.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, Josh, it might be tricky to get that out if it falls through.
Right.
But if it's just gonna fall off again if we... How about back by the connector?
It's got a really awkward. In there, you think?
Yeah.
Okay, I just have to drop it from here.
So that's the seafloor moving up and down.
Yeah.
20 centimeters up and down. It would knock that off.
I'm not liking that. It's not stable at all in there.
No.
If it slips over the side, is that okay too, Nico, do you think? Just like...
Can you just push that cable a bit so it gets trapped under the bar, and then we'll move like that? Because the float will kind of pin it. No, that's a long way to go for it, I think.
Well, and the bungee and everything now.
I'm not sure if it's going to fall much further than that.
No.
I feel like this is fine.
Yeah.
And so...
Is there anything I can do right here to try and, like, reposition it while we're landed? You want to try and get it up into that saddle a bit more? Is that what I was hearing?
Yeah, I just worried that this corner is real low.
It is, yeah.
And then this mound is like where it's at its highest. So anywhere we're going to put around here, whichever corner is closest to the mound, which we need to get the cable close enough, there's just going to be this huge angle.
Well,
so
yeah, and we have a span under the, there's no, under the.
Yeah, it's nothing for stability. So we're wondering about over here.
Okay. Do you want to start floaty before we grab it? Or do you want me to hold on to it right here and you come up?
Why don't you grab it first?
Okay.
You've flown with this already, right?
I have, yeah.
How does it go? It's not that heavy, right? It's really light.
It's pretty heavy, 68 pounds.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I have it.
Okay, and the angle we're going for
Is
when we put it in there.
This corner towards the vent.
Okay.
I think we're trying to put it, we're trying to wedge it in between the bit on the left and the vent.
Yeah.
And that little saddle there, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can go the long way in there, just, you know, favor this corner going towards the vent.
And we're also a little bit maybe held back by the oily as well.
We'll see.
Okay.
We did have quite a
loop
loop
there,
in there.
Yeah.
Then we can go do any cable remediation we need to after.
Okay. Okay, I'll give it a go.
Up higher, I think. Okay, I think you can try and hold position there.
Yeah, I'm landing here. I'm gonna
So
try
we're just
anyways.
hitting that vent corner side.
Maybe
a little bit of HD tilt down would be great.
Perching on the rock right next to the little vent thing. Yeah. Yeah, so the saddle is just on the other side of that rock there.
And is it going to help if you rotated wrist to
I can
get us the short way through this gap?
I'm wedged in between the porch, the rock, and the vent.
I'm gonna hop forward just a little bit more.
I wouldn't do that because you'd be pushing against the. So let me see if I can just somehow
I'm
move it.
settled out more or less.
I want to pick it up if I can, but.
I mean, how's that position right there? Is that stable at all?
I'm going to try just to scooch it a little bit, maybe further. I'm not sure about stable. Looks pretty teetery.
Yes, it does.
Here you go. and this lovely thing back.
I can give you a new position, but it's very slightly different.
It's soon. So.
Yeah, Nav, I think we'll. Do we think we're moving it again?
I agree. I think that it can go just a little tiny bit forward, and it might hit the saddle in there.
I'm happy to do that.
I have no, but I don't know.
They got a watch change back there. Hey, Dirk. Was Dirk already here, or did he just sit in?
We've been talking with Nico.
Okay. Well, you and I are flying in. You're in charge. You want me to put it back in that saddle?
Trevor, let's just do it. Get it done. Enough messing around.
Yeah. So
I'll give her
do you
ice.
think it's actually a flying thing, or do you want to try and place it?
Oh, whoa, whoa,
Do you have
hang
the
on.
reach?
1 second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are we at? What are you
So,
trying to do?
okay,
What?
I'll fill you in on the latest thoughts right now. So there's a spot where you can't really see here ahead, a saddle that we spoke with that's flat, and it's a little sort of
All
bowl.
right. Yeah. Okay.
And nothing has been working here at all.
Yeah, I've been watching these attempts over here. This little guy is so steep.
I pulled up the earthquake record when we had the big earthquake.
Yeah.
The earth moves up and down 20 centimeters up
No,
and 20 centimeters down.
I don't think cattywampus like this is a good strategy. Once things get interesting, it's just gonna fall over.
Yeah.
There's no non-cattywampus solution, so we're trying to find the least catty of the wampuses.
No, there is one, but
all right,
you can't
I know
see.
what you're saying, Trevor.
There's
Do
one.
you? Because I'm not so sure.
Okay, I understand what you're saying there, Steve, too. And so for the way it is right now, we're happy with it just sitting there temporarily. Okay, so I think, have we done a little bit of a flyby on this potential spot? And just, it might look great from here, but we should probably take the ROV over.
Which potential shot?
Like you're talking about this little spot back in here, right? Is where there's something?
There's a
Not
saddle.
to my knowledge.
Yes.
Okay.
I think we're in the saddle right now, except we're not quite.
We're not talking about that saddle. This saddle.
Okay.
All right.
There's a flat spot here. This is not the best view for me. I saw it when we were quite low on this guy here, but
All
I
right.
can't draw it for you.
So I think let's just
That's
hold
flat.
on 1 second.
Holding.
I mean, all right, how difficult is it to get the ROV back in this spot? If we were to just go around and do a bit of a survey around the mound and look for a nice spot.
Not just to look.
Yeah, we're just gonna go
It's
look.
Not a problem, I don't think.
Yeah, it's no point dragging it all the way there, and then it's the same situation. So maybe
Okay,
we just
that's
go
a
quick little
different
scout.
pass over than I got, but that's fine.
Oh,
Different what?
My understanding from Josh was that I was just going to push this like an extra 6 inches forward.
let's just go see where we're pushing
Absolutely.
it to.
Hey, no problem. I just want to make sure it's all clear and everyone knows what everyone else knows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, my goal is to go about 1.5 meters or 2 meters, but we can fly to see it.
Yeah, no, I think otherwise we're
You
just
can't-
Get more
guessing.
secure.
It's hard to see from up.
But what we
Okay.
can see is from this porch cam. That's a horizontal camera, and that will give us a good idea.
The
Yes.
Okay.
low one's really good too.
Yep.
I am going to take off, and I'm going to go take a look. I'm going to come around the non-intuitive way just because of the wraps we have in the tether.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's like carrying up a mini fridge over to your house to go and find a spot for it. It's like, just go look first.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
It is a pretty big mini fridge. Maybe
Yeah.
a washer.
Yeah. Okay, maybe deep fridge?
It's like definitely more
Chest freezer.
capable than any deep freezer that I've ever seen.
It's a chest freezer size. All right, so what we're trying to do is obviously avoid the bars.
I can fly over the bars, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
but we do want to be a little bit lower eventually, especially as we approach this kind of back corner in here, this real estate, just to kind of try and get perspective from our porch camera, and for people
Yeah.
watching back home, I guess, or wherever home is, we have a perspective that maybe you don't have. And there's a camera parallel to the porch looking straight for it, so that's hopefully going to give us an idea of, is it flat?
Dirk,
You go ahead.
there was a suggestion about possibly using the beanbag as a leg prop. Is that a possibility?
As a little jack stand or something?
As a cushion or a putter under?
I think
We can put it on top of it.
It's probably not a bad idea, but I don't think we're there yet.
I don't think we need to.
Dirk and Steve, this is what we're looking at.
Yeah, but this
The
doesn't.
area.
So is there a way for us to? Obviously, bars is just right below you, so you can't land here.
Yeah.
Okay, and there's a big rock here, I guess, so you can't land there.
So go back a bit.
No, just hold. Steve, hold on. So you want to go where?
Are you talking about the spot that's right in front of
Okay,
me?
so this spot maybe is not bad, but it's really tough to tell.
It's getting a bit far away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We really, we're about already as far away, I think, as we can get.
Okay. All right, so I see.
Directly below us is flat.
No, but that's where the other bars is.
No, it's not.
I'll back up, and I will show you what's below
Look
us.
below it, right there. Bars is going to be right there.
Hey, video. Mini Zeus, can we get a zoom in? Atalanta, please.
Underneath. Okay, so you're thinking where the bars cable is?
Okay, good there. Thanks.
Steve? Right here.
I'm thinking right here.
All right, that's not a bad spot. Where Steve's pointing there.
Because I saw it from that other angle.
I'm bored with that.
I think that's much better. That saddle on the other side is always going to be a little tippy.
That means
Yeah,
we will be putting
we were calling this as the saddle.
We will be putting the probe handle area through the diffuse flow coming out of this close side of the vent, as long as everyone's cool with that.
Yep, it was also good on this side. See, this is the...
Yeah, okay.
It was slightly better on the other side.
So do you want us to go grab the mini fridge now, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, just if you can reposition, maybe just don't grab it yet, but just kind of walk your way over there or get over there.
And I have another question. If we're going to bring this to that spot, which side of the bars do you want this cable on?
The PBOF, you mean?
I'm asking the PBOF.
The oily, right?
Yeah, which side of the bars do you want the PBOF on?
Oh, it's gonna, maybe can we just come up in the column a bit? I just want to see where it's coming from, how it's gonna end up. Okay, so it's, yeah, definitely on the, I would say on the north side of it, or on the far side.
The other side from where it is currently.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have to cross over the thing.
Well,
Yikes.
that's not that crazy, is it?
I think it's good to be on the east and north side as it was going. We just spread it out. There's a lot of room. There's a lot of extra cable that's still on the bullhorns.
Do you want to like circumnavigate the vent?
How are you going to do that? You can't pull it.
Why not?
You'd have to lay it, right?
The cable?
Yeah.
We pulled it. We have
pulled
pulled
it?
this much. This loop down there,
Yeah, it's all
we pulled about 8 feet.
Okay. All right, so let's circumnavigate.
Okay, to pull more, we might want to free up more. I'm not sure.
But we're actually going closer to the cable's origin. Like we're going to be using less cable overall.
Not if we circumnavigate, though.
Oh, I see.
Honestly,
Okay,
I don't
you
think
can
you
go the
can
other way,
pull it
too.
around the thing. I don't
Sure.
think that's going to work. Okay, so then how easy is it to fly with this cable dangling? Has that been possible? Can we use it plugged in to kind of come up a little bit and land the cable? You know what I'm saying, Trevor?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I'm just giving you the rolly eyes.
I can
yeah,
try, but it's a little bit harder to make guarantees about the safety of the oily.
I'm not, this oily is going to be pretty fine. Yeah.
It's the wand that you want to be worried about.
Well, it's hard to make promises about the wand then.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's
Yes,
hard.
I
It's
agree
just
with that.
hard to make promises.
I know it has.
The
Promise that's hard.
oily in that configuration is not going to.
Yeah, I don't
not
think.
Gonna come out.
I don't think there's a risk to the oily.
And
Honestly.
you're okay with it crossing the bars oily?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Is that a problem for
you
future
pretty
Dirk?
much no. It's not really a problem. Oh.
We already crossed. We're uncrossing.
Yeah. So, but Trevor, if you can look on your vertical down camera over the 180 cam or whatever we want to call it.
Sure, yeah.
Especially if we make the crossing a little further back, so we don't just pull it. We're not trying to cut this. We're not trying to cut right through here, but we're kind of more like here.
Yeah.
You know, so that way we can disconnect the bars, no problem, independently if the sampler is still functioning. Either way, I don't think it's a big deal.
We can definitely promise to try that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I promise to try.
Let's try.
Okay.
And Steve, right now, it's coming out of this corner right here, right? The wand?
Yep.
Okay, so that's kind of our, needs to be closest to the little guy there.
You might have to keep us honest on that, Dirk, because I might lose track of that when we get around there.
Yeah, okay, so
yeah,
it's
we'll
the
need
opposite
all
side.
eyeballs on deck here.
Opposite side of the connector is what we want closest to a little vent.
Yeah, actually that corner, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of where Steve, I would say like more like that, like there.
So I'm going to be picking this up and I'm going to skirt out and around. I'm not just going to drag this over the bars.
No, I think you have to be up a little bit.
Yeah, I'll skirt out and around if I can.
Yeah, and we'll keep a close eye on the oily as it's bouncing off the connector, looking at any kind of flex. But this really isn't a big deal for these kind of oilies. Like I don't think an ROV can pull hard enough to injure the oilie. It's all the wand is what we really need to focus on, to be careful of.
This crab is in my landing spot again.
He loves that. We can pick this up on the fly if you want.
Sure.
I'll spark up the arm and stand by on your stability.
Hold on.
Yep, standing by.
My altitude is a solid 13 meters right now. It's a little confusing.
I love that.
Yeah. I was like, wait a second.
Wait a sec, I don't believe you.
I don't believe you.
Okay, arm is live but halted and stowed.
All right, so everyone, we're watching nozzles.
You can,
Jeb, oh, Jeb's gone.
I can get it close.
Oh, Jeb's back.
I'm concerned about the wand if we grab it from there.
From the monkey's fist?
I think I'm going to set down a little bit in here. It won't. I don't think it'll be too much of a big deal to do that.
Arms halted.
So, yeah, I mean, I know this has been a little tedious, but we still have a lot of time, and this is a high priority. We can really take our time and just
do it right.
Get this done right. Everything we do right is something we don't have to spend time recovering later.
Yeah, totally. So, what would you do?
You're free to do what you need to do.
Okay. You want me to just grab it, halt it, and you fly it up? Is that the plan?
Yeah, and see if you can.
Okay, tip me up, please.
Yeah, I was thinking about the wand hitting the porch before.
Oh yeah.
When it was below the porch.
I'm not allowed to grab it, the wand here, am I?
No, just stick to the handle. I'm kind of looking over at Jeb. He's giving me the thumbs up. Handle only.
Handle only, roger. Can I please get a 180 cam zoom in, please?
Roger.
Please get a please.
You also got your nice porch cam for...
Oh yeah, the porch cam views were real nice too. We have so many different names for these cameras at this point.
Where are you?
What am I doing?
What's the plan here with this? Where are you going to put it?
I'm going to kind of stuff it more behind the ODI connector. Is that okay?
I think it's fine for flying. I think just leave it here. I think it can't go anywhere.
Okay. I think it.
So, like.
Okay. Well, if you're happy.
Yeah, I think this is as good as we're going to get it since it's already been removed from its safety. I think this is fine.